although the Prime Minister ultimately takes the blame for everything that happens, right? They don't make decisions solely by themselves. They have advisors in different parts of, like, he'll have an advisor for the economy.
It's not like he'll wake up and be like, I want to do this for education.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, we're back in again. Welcome everyone to another episode. Yeah. How have you been since last time?
Yeah, alhamdulillah, bro. I've been good, man. I've just been working a lot.
Yeah.
Just been really busy.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely knackered today, but
yeah.
We got to carry on and stuff. So yeah. How about you?
Doing those deadlifts.
Oh man, trust me, the amount of paracetamol and ibuprofen I've been having, rough. It's been mad.
Oh, crazy.
I've stopped doing deadlifts for a bit. I'm gonna just take it easy.
Yeah.
How about you, man? How you been?
Yeah, same old. Nothing has changed really.
Yeah.
I haven't been going to the gym.
Yeah.
Like you have.
You're looking good though, man. Mashallah.
Nah, I'll just wear like loose clothing in it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
I went to my friend's house yesterday, and his dad's like way older.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, Saf, like, you're looking good. I told him the same thing. I was like, Uncle, I've just been
baggy clothes.
Yeah. Because if I wear clothes that actually fit, then it's not going to be good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, what are you thinking about? Are you looking to go into like fitness or anything, or is that not your priority right now?
Nah, and I know everyone says it, but I feel like I just don't have time. I know for things like that, you have to make time.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, you're going to have to make time for it, but I'm thinking, like, what would I sacrifice to do that instead? And the honest answer is, there's nothing that I want to give up.
Bro, it's absolute hard work, man. Like, you see progress. It does, you know, that people will say trust the process and all that.
Yeah.
It's true. Like, trust the process.
Yeah.
But then, obviously, life comes in the way. Like, I've had a bit, like, throughout my life, I've had that thing with getting into it, seeing progress, and then going back because of just, like, putting on weight.
Yeah,
and then literally losing the weight. It's crazy, man. But
yeah, because I was telling you off camera. I got to a point last year where I was like weighing too much, especially for my heart and stuff. And then I was like, I need to lose some weight.
That BMI stuff, right?
Yeah, I didn't watch BMI too much. I used there's an app called. Actually, I'm not going to say what it's called because you need to sponsor us for that. But
yeah.
So I'm not going to say the name. But there's a app where they're like smart scales. There's loads of different brands for this. Smart scale. You've got an app on your phone. You step on the scale. I don't know how accurate it is, but it gives you loads of stuff. Not just your weight. It gives you like body fat percentage, weight, BMI, visceral fat, like all that kind of stuff. I don't know again how accurate it is. But when I looked at it, and I was really shocked because I knew I was putting on weight, but all the other stuff was like, it's more than what it should be. Literally everything was more than what it should be, except for skeletal muscle, which is an important one, and that was lower than what it should be. So basically, is what it's trying to say is, you don't have enough muscles, as you should, and you're like fat around your visceral fat is like the fat around your vital organs specifically. Like all of that stuff is too much basically. So then went into a bit of a shock mode, and I started like a heavy diet basically for probably, I don't know, 7-8 months, something like that. I wasn't doing any exercise.
Just dedicated.
Yeah. Oh bro, it was almost one of the worst periods of my life because I love my food. So doing that kind of dieting was really hard. I was having probably, and I wouldn't recommend this necessarily to anyone, but I started off having like maximum of 1,000 calories a day, but then pretty quickly it dropped down to like 500 to 700 calories a day, which is basically nothing. But I mean, it works.
And I think that's where you lose muscle, isn't it? Basically,
you do, yeah. And because
protein, all of that stuff,
comes into play. Because to maintain the muscle that you do have, obviously you need to have a certain amount of protein. But in that little amount of calories, it's really hard to have that level of protein, right? Basically. And the only way that I've found really to do it was if you end up having like 3-4 protein shakes a day, like, but you're not going to do that. No. Realistically, how much like powdered protein are you going to have? You need a lot of it to come from like natural food and stuff like that as well.
You know what? Even they make the savory ones now, you know, like the soupy ones. I still don't think it doesn't make the same. It doesn't have the same effect for me as food. Like
Because you don't get the satisfaction because the food like
it's just like
contains cravings as well.
It does.
Which obviously, like soup and stuff, that's not real unless you really love soup.
Yeah.
Don't think many people do.
Yeah, soup's good if you like having like a tom yum soup or something. Right?
Yeah.
Not
like I actually quite like soup. I like soup, but I wouldn't. I don't know, man. I wouldn't want to get my protein from it because I'd rather have like
chicken breast,
steak, chicken, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, it's really hard to get the correct protein intake from that very small amount of calories.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, well, again, probably a stupid thought, but I'm not a muscular guy anyway. So then I was like, well, how much muscle am I going to lose? Because I don't really like what's going to come up.
And it's not your goal, is it, to gain muscle?
No, not at all.
It's just to stay at a good weight for your height and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly, man. And listen,
stay alive, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Basically.
Like I was never trying to like develop like some mad physique or anything like that. I just thought to myself, okay, I just need to get a flat stomach, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was pretty on target. I was doing pretty well. Lost like a lot of weight pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But then what happened was we had a series of family weddings on my wife's side.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a series. It was one wedding, but it was quite far away from where we lived. So we ended up going and staying there for like 4 or 5 days, right?
Yeah.
And that's when everything goes downhill because you don't have easy access to your normal routine that you would do. You don't have necessarily a kitchen where you would go and make the food you would normally have when you're on a diet. So you have to eat whatever's there in front of you. And I kind of got carried away and everything as well. Anyway, came back.
Wedding season is the worst. Bro.
Wedding season is the worst.
Asian wedding season.
Especially when you go and stay. If you're there for one day, you go to the wedding and you eat, you come home. That's still not so bad because it's just one day.
Yeah.
But 4 or 5 days, it really threw me out of my routine. Anyway, I came back and I just basically didn't carry it on pretty much. I was pretty close. I had a target weight, like a goal, and I was pretty close. I reckon if I had done it for like another 2 months, I would have got to that. But yeah, I stopped and then I was like, I'll give myself a bit of a break.
Yeah.
Because I've been at it for 6, 7, 8 months.
Yeah.
And I hated every minute of it. I was like, let me give myself a bit of a break for like a week.
Yeah.
I'll come back to it.
Yeah.
Bro, that was almost a year ago. And I'm still on my break.
Damn, bro.
But I've gained everything I lost.
Yeah.
Gained it.
It's tough, man. Like last year, we had one of the maddest wedding seasons. So I think in total, I think it was close to 30. It was 20 something or 30 weddings.
That is crazy.
And then it was like a family friend who got married, relatives, obviously. Yeah. Do you know what I did though? Like I gained weight easily, right?
Yeah, same.
I gained weight very easily.
Yeah.
And so what I did was, whenever the days came for the weddings, or walimas, whatever we were going to, I would basically make sure that I'm eating that meal a day. So I would skip breakfast or have something really light, and I'm talking a little bit of porridge or like juice or something like or just water or something, right?
Yeah.
And I'll just or a banana, like perfect. Banana's perfect, by the way.
Yeah.
It gets you going for at least a few hours.
I hate bananas, man.
My wife, bro, she will like barf at the sight of a banana.
Yeah,
like, if she smells it, she'll physically throw up, bro.
It's like Moa. She hates bananas as well.
What is it? I know it's not the most pleasant smell, I know.
Yeah.
But bro, it's so good for you.
It's a real good fruit.
But you don't even eat bananas. Like you throw it away.
Nah, I mean, no, I wouldn't throw it away.
Have you ever tried a banana?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Nah, do you know what it is? It's the smell. Like once you eat it, I don't like gag or anything like that. Like, but if I had to choose a fruit to eat, or if I had to choose 10 fruits to eat, banana would not be there. If someone gave it to me, or it was part of like, like banoffee dessert. If it's in it, I'll eat it. If it's in it, I'll eat it. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, but you wouldn't peel one out and just start eating.
Yeah, no, not for me.
I do it, man. If I'm hungry and I thought, you know what, there's a packet of crisps there. Yeah. Like I'm trying to make life choices like that now.
Yeah.
See a packet of crisps, I still eat crisps.
Yeah.
But I'll see a banana next to it, I'll be like, let me pick up that banana.
Yeah.
But basically, what I was doing during the wedding season was I was literally having something like that, very light. Then I'd have that, and at the wedding, have the wedding food.
Yep.
Come home and then call it a day, kind of thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And then maybe at night have porridge. I'm feeling a bit thing.
Yeah.
But that's it, bro. So that kind of helped me at least stay the same weight I am, rather than just shooting up, kind of thing. You know?
Yeah, of course.
And then obviously trying to do a bit of workout or
like wedding food and stuff is very oily, isn't it? Super oily. So bro, really high in like
that wedding me and you went to. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Ariana, I think it was.
But I know. Yeah.
So that wedding, the food was alright.
Yeah.
And then again, very oily.
Yeah.
So you're like, you know what? I'll have a bit of rice.
Yeah.
I'll probably just keep out the oil and just try the meat and the
Just the
chicken.
meat. Yeah.
The food's always banging.
Bro. How do you
Asian
say
food.
no? How do you say no?
Yeah, Asian food.
When you see like samosas and all the fried stuff,
Bro,
it's
the
good.
starters,
Good
man.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
The starters are the killer, bro.
Starters are the best.
Starters are the killer. But yeah, it's hard. I do need to get back on it because I've got another wedding. So we're in like end of May now, or middle of May now.
Yeah.
I need to. When is it? I've got 2 months basically.
I was laughing. I was
July.
laughing because I showed my brother-in-law this photo of me from 2012, bro.
Yeah.
Look at me back then, bro.
No
Wallahi, bro.
way.
Wallahi, bro. That was, and my brother-in-law wouldn't believe me. He was like, "That is doctored." I was like, "No, bro. That was
Seriously?
I swear to God, bro. Like
Bro, you look like a different person.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like this was me, like 2012.
Wow.
Like literally, bro, skinny as hell. It was mad how much weight you can put on, bro. Obviously, there's
nuts.
diet, age gets in it. Once you get to that 30 threshold, bro, it's very hard to
super hard,
lose visceral fat and all of that stuff as well. So you gotta be very careful. I think the next generation, just trust me, man. Like once you start eating that rich food, a biryani a day kind of thing, bro.
It's
like,
super hard. It's super
mad.
hard. And then you have to torture yourself to get back down.
Yeah.
Basically. Like, unfortunately, that is what it is. There is like sustainable dieting where you have, I don't know, 300 calories less than a
I couldn't
a
do
day
the one
than
you
your
told me
mates.
though, that 3-day thing, bro. I couldn't do that.
Bro, do you know what? I've done it. So I've done a 36-hour fast. So that's a day and a half.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not too bad. Like,
I don't know how you did that, bro. Just water, you said. Just
water, black coffee.
Yeah, oh man.
So 36 hours, not too bad at all. It was supposed to be 72, ended up being 74. So just over 3 days.
Yeah.
3-day water fast. But again, so I was doing water and coffee, black coffee. I'd have maybe not loads of black coffee. I think I had like 3 cups a day for those 3 days. Yeah. And I usually have 2. So it's only like 1 more a day. So I'll tell you how it goes. First day is a little bit hard. Second day, so hour from the 25th hour up until like the 48th hour.
Yeah.
Bro, you feel like a new person. Like as if someone's giving you like superpowers.
Yeah.
You feel brand new. Honestly, it's mental.
That's why, for us Muslims, fasting is a big thing. It's literally like a reset for us.
Yeah.
Well, obviously,
exactly.
we kind of ruin it with
the fried food and stuff. Yeah, exactly, man. And then the third day, it gets a little bit harder again. Me specifically, I started feeling like a little bit lightheaded. So when you're in Salah and you have to go into like ruku and stuff like that, you're like changing levels, you feel a bit lightheaded. So I stuck through it. Anyway, cut long story short, then I rehydrated. I ate some really kind of like easy on the stomach food. So I think I just had like a bit of scrambled egg to begin with. Because if you go and you have like rich food straight away, then your stomach feels a bit messed up, basically.
A lot of people have
all the grease or oil. A lot of people have like bone broth to rehydrate to.
I saw at a shop, because obviously most high street shop, like your supermarkets, they don't have the halal bone broths.
Correct. Yeah.
There was somewhere I can't remember where I saw.
Yeah,
halal
there's
bone broth.
so again, I don't want to say the name, but there is another a chain of butchers, basically.
I can't remember where I saw it, bro. Maybe in London somewhere, but it was like...
But you can get it. You can get it. You can get halal
stuff,
bone broth for sure. Yeah. But rehydrated, and it was really good. And anyway, in that 3-day period, lost like 2 kilograms, which is mental for 3 days. 1 kilogram you put straight back on when you drink water and stuff like that. This is how it was for me. I'm sure results will be different for different people. 1 kg you put off straight away, 1 kg just stays off. Yeah. So you lose a kg in 3 days, which is crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah, because how long, if you're dieting, eating, and all that kind of stuff, going to gym or whatever, how long does it take to lose 1 kg?
Yeah,
probably like 2-3 weeks.
At least a few weeks, yeah.
2-3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's all to do with like, without getting too much into it, because this is not what this episode is about.
No.
But this is the last thing I'll say on it. It's to do with like insulin, like how often your insulin spikes determines how much your body.
Recently, what I've done is I've tried to cut out chocolates, sugar, and all that. Yeah. So I'll enjoy a little bit of honey. Yeah. Because it's just
honey's cool.
But like chocolates or a cake. I've not had a cake in a while.
Yeah.
So and you know what? As soon as you give up sugar for a day or two or a few days, you start feeling that. You know what I mean? That whole, you start feeling a bit more.
And sugar spikes your insulin a lot.
Sugar,
obviously,
it messes you up, man.
So one thing I found when I was doing my big diet was cutting out chips. So I'd have one day a week where
potato chips.
Yeah. So I had one day a week, which was usually like a Friday night or a Saturday, where I wouldn't have my tuna or chicken salad, whatever it was, and maybe I'd have a burger or something, just for my own mental sanity, basically. Yeah. So something that I found works really, really well is you can still have your burger, just don't get any chips. And instead of a fried burger, you go for a grilled one. You know, stuff like that. But cutting out chips, man, it really helps.
It does, because it's got the sugar in there, isn't it? It's like carbs.
It's fried,
sugar,
isn't it?
Fried.
Fried. So it's like a whole mishmash of.
What's your thoughts
stuff
on air fryer? I think they're a lot
air fryers are
better than just chucking on oil and in a pan and
100%, because you can get that low cal spray and stuff now. So you
gotta be careful. Some of that stuff has alcohol.
That's right.
Like the olive oil ones. I clocked on later. Like I've tried it a few times. And then I think my wife told me, don't get it no more. I was like, what? I was like, it's alcohol. I was like, I think they got to preserve it or something. That's probably why.
There's a lot of like debate around like how much of alcohol is permissible in a particular thing, right?
Because it's not like it's getting us intoxicated.
Do you know what I mean? That kind of stuff. The honest advice that I heard once, I can't remember where I heard it from, but the honest thing that I heard was unless it's unequivocally wrong and it's a grey area, if to you it feels wrong, just don't do it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if
in doubt, don't do it.
Don't do it. So if you look at the ingredients of oil and you go, there's a bit of alcohol in there, and you feel uneasy about that, don't use it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's the thing in Islam. Again, guys, today's one is not a religious topic. I'm just saying. It's like say for example, you've got wudu, and then a few hours later you forget. Like, do I have wudu? The good thing is just to go and make wudu again.
Just go and do it.
You know what I mean? So it's
better to be safe than sorry.
Sorry, exactly.
Right. So we've spent 20 minutes we've spent talking about fitness, and it's not even a fitness episode.
Fitness and a bit of religion, eh?
That's crazy.
We will be talking about religion. We just need to. We'll gear up for it, inshallah.
Yes. One thing that's very prevalent now and has been for a while, actually, a hot topic of discussion, racism, specifically in the UK. So we don't know when this episode will be coming out, but we've just had the local elections last week, or maybe the week before. Like a week to 2 weeks ago, can't remember.
The local council ones, isn't it?
Local council elections, yesterday we had.
Do you know what's mad? My local council, they're not doing it until next year. This year's one didn't happen for some reason.
That's right.
And it's majority reform. Like So I wonder I don't know if it was something to do with, I don't know.
So I think a lot of councils are doing this. So where I live, not going to bait it out, but where I live, it was exactly the same thing.
Not in London. I don't live in London.
It was the same thing. There's a certain amount of seats which are available in a council. But in this election, there were only a percentage of those seats were up for grabs, and some of them weren't. So some of those seats went up for election, and some of them just stayed as they were. I don't know the theory or whatever behind it. I don't know the rules and regulations and why it's like that or whatever. I don't know. But all I do know is that in my area, and I think actually this is common for a lot of areas across the country, reform. So there were 13, I think they're called like constituencies or something, or like, I don't know. If this was London, if it was in London, there would be like boroughs, I guess. So the town I live is split up into like 13 areas. Out of those 13 areas, 11 of them were won by reform. Now that doesn't mean reform still control the council, because the seats that were not up for grabs, they still overweigh the seats that were up for grabs.
There's that Labour?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Labour. Yeah.
I mean, you know what? I kind of pity Labour, man, because I think the whole thing behind Labour and stuff was initially a good the history behind it and everything was just out of good intentions.
They were for the people.
Exactly, literally for your working class people and everything. It really helped immigrant families, ethnic minorities to some degree.
Yeah.
And it's just the leadership now, man.
Yeah.
Leadership now is just a bit questionable, I guess, according to a lot of people. You know, I have my own views, but
I think it's strange, isn't it? Because you'll never truly know the politicians and the prime minister and what they do behind closed doors and how they're like and whatever.
Yeah.
It feels like to me that he's a good person trying to do the right thing and falling a little bit short. But also at the same time, although the prime minister ultimately takes the blame for everything that happens, right? They don't make decisions solely by themselves. They have advisors in different parts of he'll have an advisor for the economy.
It's not like he'll wake up and be like, I want to do this for education.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He'll have experts in all of those fields who advise him on what they think, and he'll take that advice because they're the expert and he'll do it. But his head on the
like an education minister.
Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Exactly. He'll take that advice. He'll do it. His head's on the chopping block.
It's basically like a CEO.
Yeah.
His CEO's not just going to make. It's going to, you're going to have this chief something officer or someone like that, a director or whatever. Is going to say, look, this is what we need. This is what we need.
Yeah.
And the CEO's going to be like, okay, cool. This is what we'll do.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very similar to how countries run.
Because it's not a dictatorship.
No.
It's a democracy. Right.
Exactly.
If it was if he made all the decisions by himself, that's a dictatorship, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I feel sorry for him in that respect. Like, I think he seems like a good man trying to do the right thing, falling short. But then also the other thing is, who would you rather have?
Yeah.
If the climate at the moment, and again, this is getting in more into like politics and stuff, but which is not really what the episode is about. But just a very last note on this is like, if it's not him, who else would you rather have? Everyone else is significantly worse.
Yeah, I definitely think, Saf, we should have a political kind of
we will.
episode.
Yeah,
there's a lot I want to get off because I do follow it. I do follow it as much as I can. Some of the stuff goes over my head. I won't lie, but there's a lot of stuff with what's his name, the reform guy.
Yeah.
You've got him, and then you've got people who are doing the marches and stuff like that. Like the group.
So the marches, there was one yesterday. Yeah, wasn't there?
There was one.
And it was. Did you see? Yeah, bro, it was really funny. Did you see the video? Someone snuck
the screen.
The screen. Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That was so funny. And then a guy, people were looking at it and whatever, and then one of the people who attended the marches tried to somehow disconnect the screen from the van, basically.
Yeah.
And someone made a good point I saw on social media. They were like, why is he not getting done for property damage?
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's not his van.
I mean, you know what? I made a video on my TikTok about it because I feel a certain type of way about it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's I've seen what happens in those marches.
Yeah.
They don't really prove a point. They're just gonna harass people, probably harass the police who's given up their family time over a weekend to go to those marches and protect people, whatever they're there to do.
Yep.
And what happens is these people who are apparently patriotic, draped in their flags, they're just gonna go out on a booze.
Yeah.
And they're just gonna pee all over the streets.
It's a motive for them.
Bro, have you seen the streams of pee all over London, mate?
Bro, I saw one picture, astaghfirullah, there was 3 women and they're in some little dingy corner.
Yeah, of course.
And someone's taking a photo and they've got the flag. One woman's got the England flag around her. One woman's got the United Kingdom flag around her.
Yeah.
And there's
so
one
St. George's one.
Yeah, so that's the same. The red and white.
Yeah,
and then the other one's got the red, white, and blue one.
Yeah.
Draped around their shoulders. Okay, fine, whatever. Then you got another woman. She's standing there, keeping lookout. I think while they're squatted on the streets, just going to the toilet.
Yeah.
And I'm just
the whole central. And then what happens?
So crazy.
Guys, the cleaners have to clean all that mess, the booze, the vomit, the pee.
Yeah.
And again, they're taking out their weekend, whatever, to clean all that.
Yeah.
So when we go back to work on Monday in central London, we're not throwing up ourselves because of the sight of it. Bro, imagine how dark that is, bro. It riles me up.
And it's funny because according to why the people do the protests or why they're attending in the first place is because they want to protect their culture.
Yeah.
So that's what they want to protect.
Yeah.
Going to the toilet in the middle of the street. Great.
bro.
Crazy, innit? Crazy. That's your culture you want to protect.
Literally, bro.
Amazing.
So, like, you've got toilets at home. Just stay out on the weekend at home and do it. You know?
The thing is, look, everyone has a right to protest in these kind of countries like UK and Western society. Yeah, everyone has a right to do their protests and whatever, and that's fine. That's okay.
And in a democratic country, we should be. You know, like anyone can protest. But if you're spreading hate, that's.
Yes.
You got to go before you step out of the house. You got to think, what am I going here to do? What am I there to do?
Am
I here to go out on the booze and pee in the streets?
Yeah.
Or am I gonna give a monologue at least? To say, hey, you know what? This is how I feel.
Yeah.
Let's do something about it.
It's weird because the reason why everyone says it's racist and not patriotic is because they are. So some of the signs and stuff that people carry, the placards and stuff, they're all targeted towards one thing.
Yeah.
One thing. Like, yes, you do have people with signs saying, like, generally
Make the country
UK,
better or whatever.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, fine. And I'm not saying that those people are being dishonest and whatever. Maybe they're like, I'm sure not all of them are. I'm sure some of them, genuinely, their whole feeling is, we just want the UK to be a really great country again, and that's where it starts and ends for them. Yeah. But there's also an overwhelming, probably not majority, an overwhelming amount of people there who go beyond that, and it's not about making the UK great and this, that, and the other.
It's about making the UK white.
It's and not even white, bro, because there's a very specific message that you see, and it's really all to do with Islam, to be honest. Because no one says, no one's standing there with placards saying, get Hinduism out of the UK, get Sikhism out of the UK, get Buddhists out of the UK, get Christians out of the UK, get Jewish out of the UK. Yeah. No one's standing there, but there's hella placards saying, take Islam out of the UK.
Take Islam.
So if that's not racist, then what is it?
Yeah. And it makes you wonder.
And if it's that thing, then really your side should say, let's just take religion out of the UK.
Yeah. Because it's not, UK is not really a Christian country, bro. They're not really abiding by Christian laws.
So the UK were a form of pagans originally that came, and it was people from, where was it that I literally read the other day? I think it was from Spain and Portugal, where supposedly in, let's say, like not necessarily modern times, but the first people supposedly who populated the UK originally came from the Spain-Portugal area, right? Migrated, okay? Then it came, it was the, what is now Germany.
Yeah.
And they bought
a lot of French as well.
They bought a lot of the paganism with them. So French is interesting because it comes a bit later. So you have the Germanic tribes who came and they bought the paganism with them.
Yeah.
Like it was, I think it was, like Druids.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff. Then after those guys, it was, I believe, people like the Anglo-Saxons who then came. Then it was like
the Normans or whatever you call them.
Yeah, then it was like, I'm not sure which came first, but you had the Vikings and the Normans.
Yeah.
I think it was the Normans and then the Vikings. If I'm not mistaken. They came. And then obviously you've got the French in between, because at one point in time, the national language of England was French.
Yeah.
Bro, the national language of England was French.
It's French, yeah.
So now, what are you going to turn around and say? That so in that case, by your lot's logic of let's make Britain how it was,
start speaking French.
Well, let's just give it to France. Let's just give it to France then, because at one point in time, that's what it was.
Literally,
you know what I'm saying?
It's all confusing, bro. Some of it doesn't make sense.
Let's go back to worshipping trees and all that stuff, because that's what it was.
Yeah.
You're not going to do that, though, are you?
Bathing once in 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, that's like Victorian times, isn't it? Like doing all this like crazy stuff. So there's a lot of things like to go and say, let's make it how it was, is firstly unrealistic.
What is
that? What is like, because it's been through too many changes and shifts,
too many, bro.
To then go, okay,
you gotta just say, look, this is our history.
And you know what the crazy thing is? If you go to somewhere like okay, let's say Palestine and Israel, there's stuff going on. If you ask Palestinians, how do you want your country to be? I can almost basically guarantee you that there will be some uniformity to all of their answers. If you took 100 Palestinians in a room and you ask them all the same question, what's your ideal scenario? They might give slightly different answers and variations to answers, but ultimately there will be a very uniform.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay?
I think
Now,
so.
if you take the marchers of the UK and you say to them, "What do you want England to be?" One's going to say one thing, one's going to say something else, and one's going to say something else. There is no
No,
uniformity.
one's gonna say Islam out, one's gonna say foreigners out, one's gonna say black people out.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
You know,
There's not going to be anything uniform. So your whole message of let's make England how it was. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And none of that makes sense.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you. I feel like I've just gone on a massive rant.
Mental, that's what it's here for, man.
Yeah.
This space, you know.
So I could talk about this, and but do you know what is crazy, and that's actually a real big shame, is that the majority of people in the UK are not like that. The overwhelming majority of people, they're welcoming, they're nice, they treat you like neighbours.
I agree.
Like that's the majority of the country, and that's what the UK is in reality.
Inclusive.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
everyone wants to get on.
Of course,
everyone wants to get on.
Listen, bro. People other than like Western Europeans have been in this country for centuries.
Yeah.
Centuries. It's normal.
Yeah.
It's totally normal, right? People have integrated into societies, whether you're black, brown, blue, green, pink, purple, whatever. People are integrating it across the country.
Yeah, but
and it's been like this for centuries.
There's a strong pattern in this world, though, bro. If you look at it anywhere, India, what's going on? Obviously, this country, Europe. There's a whole thing. I feel like there's some sort of conspiracy or something going on.
Yeah, it spreads, doesn't it? Yeah, it spreads.
And it's not a conspiracy theory. It's facts.
Yeah.
Like literally,
of course.
It's basically like in the 30s and 40s, what was happening to the Jewish communities.
Yeah.
There was a whole movement to drive them out of Europe.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like history is repeating itself with a different.
But for Islam.
For Muslims.
Yeah, no, totally.
And we're just a lot of people are just oblivious. Like, oh no, you're just in your head too much.
Yeah.
Nothing like that's going on.
Yeah, no, but it is though.
It is. There's this systemic going on. There's like, subtle racism going on. It's not, no one's coming up to your face and saying get out, but behind the scenes there's stuff going on.
Yeah, 100%.
It's making you feel like, I don't want to stay here no more.
Little things like the other day there was an attack on a building in the UK, and the headline was
that one in Bristol or something like that?
I think it was. No, not that one.
Okay.
Not that one. There was a different. Actually,
someone got stabbed or something in Bristol as well.
No, it wasn't that one. It wasn't that one. Okay. So it was a different. I can't remember where it was, but it was literally probably like 2 weeks ago. Yeah. The headline was, attacks on former synagogue, or there was an attack on a former synagogue.
East London one, right?
I think it was East London.
Yeah.
But what they failed to mention is that former synagogue is a mosque now.
Yeah.
So why would you not just say attack on a mosque?
You know what it is? And I think you'll notice this in like if you're in sales or customer facing roles.
Yeah.
Language is key.
Key, man. Yeah.
Journalists use language as a way to
spark emotion, emotional triggers. Yeah.
Emotional triggers, but like for example, like if it's a Muslim person committing a crime, it will be like violent jihadi, Pakistani man, he does this to like 50 people, whatever, right?
Yeah.
If it's a non-Muslim, like Caucasian person, father of two
goes
into a synagogue and shoots a lot of,
And they won't even say to you, like father of two goes into place of worship.
Yeah. It's like, okay, why is that the news? It's crazy, bro. The language is mad, and do you know why? Because it's that whole narrative of driving Muslims out, vilifying Muslims, and as the day people come to terms with it, is the day you'll think, you know what, there is a problem here. Because I think there's a whole thing about not understand. It's like when people are in an abusive relationship, like they just don't want to admit they're in this abusive relationship. It will go away. It will go away. It doesn't. To a point, one day that person who's being abused loses their life or something. Do you know what I mean? You got to sit down and think, you know what, there is an issue. I got to do something. Either I get out of this house right now and run off, or I go to the police. That needs to happen. Like the people need to say, you know what, there's a massive thing here. I'm being treated fairly, but I don't think my neighbor who's a Muslim or black person, whatever, is being treated the same way I am. Why is that happening? I think we all got to sit down and ask ourselves that question personally, which we don't do because we're just so into the world, isn't it? It's like
and I think especially with the racist thing, like it's scary to be a racist by yourself, but then when you're in a group of racist,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
all of a sudden it doesn't feel scary to say those kind of things anymore.
Bro,
But it should always feel scary.
Yeah, yeah,
to
100%.
attack people based on stuff like that.
Like, I'll give you one example. There's a massive racist right now. You'll see him on the news and everywhere. He's a piece of crap. And I went to a wedding a few months back in Luton, and I met this guy who was Muslim and everything, and he was telling me that, you know what, this person who's a massive bigot, racist, used to all chill with us. Like we've had food together. They used to go to the same gym, and the gym was run by Muslims. I think either Pakistanis or Bengalis. So this person, this racist bigot, used to go to the same gym as them. He used to chill with them as mates. He used to eat food with them and everything.
Yeah.
And then he goes, something happened where one day he decided to just go against all of it and just.
So apparently, I don't know.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah. So yeah, of course. He has called himself after a manufacturer that makes squash to make himself sound really intimidating.
Oh, mate.
So
That's a good one.
So apparently, said man's ex girlfriend, I don't know, I think he's probably got a different family or whatever now. Anyway, apparently he was going out with a girl or whatever at one point in time, and that girl he was going out with, I don't know, like whether she left him or whether they broke up or whatever, but she's now married to a Muslim guy and she's a revert. So it's things like that you see.
It's probably eating him up, man.
But yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And now all of a sudden he's turned into literally like the world's biggest racist.
I've heard so many things about this guy from people who actually knew him. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And I believe it all.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Something's happened to him though. Like there's something.
It's got some sort of trauma in it.
Trauma. It's some trauma, or someone's influenced him.
He lost to a Pakistani on sports day and he just couldn't hack it.
Like a sprint race.
Yeah.
There's something happened, bro. I'm sure there's someone infiltrated his mind or something, where he's gone way beyond saving. You know what I mean?
But also, you know, with this with hate speech, you don't have to say too much of it before people start listening.
Yeah.
Right. And then when people start listening, you get funding from certain governments, countries, groups, etc.
It's all about lobbying, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like lobbyists, bro. They're the most sneaky people.
Bro, there's so many rumors, whether they're true or not. I have my own views, I don't know. But whether it's true or not, obviously I'll never know.
Yeah.
But there's certain rumors for that individual who we've just mentioned, like that he's getting paid a ton of money by certain
entities. Yeah.
Yeah. And so if they're paying for your life,
if you check Company's House, bro, it'll tell you. Check Company's House.
Yeah.
It's there.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Literally, it's not even a lie at this stage.
Yeah.
It's the truth, man.
Yeah. But no mainstream media wants to ever,
because that's not the narrative, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's not the narrative. So
because that doesn't get the views. They know fully, like the things that unfortunately the things that get views, clicks, watching views, like I said watching the views is the same, but like retention and all that kind of stuff. Is hate speech.
Yep.
Hate speech. That gets attention. I guarantee you, if you made 2 TikTok channels right now, and on one TikTok channel, all you spoke about, you chose a different person every day, and all you spoke about was how amazing that person is, that's one channel. The other channel, you do the same thing, but you talk about how much you hate them and why you hate them, and make up rumors about them and tell lies about them. Which channel do we think is going to do the best?
Of course, the latter one,
So, unfortunately, it's like hate speech is the easy currency for TV, YouTube, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. That's what gets you the eyes and ears.
You know what's upsetting is there's now ethnic minorities who are also joining in that bandwagon.
Yeah, they are.
Because I think one of the reasons is they think it's a form of safety. It will save them.
Can't beat them, join them.
Kind
of thing. It won't save them, no, because
100%.
There's enough.
They'll be used for the time being.
Yeah, because they're the easy thing to say. Oh, we're not racist. Look.
Yeah.
We hang around with this guy.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look anything like us. He's not white. He's not this. He's not that. Blah 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 blah. He's not even a Christian.
Yeah.
That's what they'll say.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah. But then and for the guy that they're talking about, or the girl that they're talking about, That's so, bro. That's low key so embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so embarrassing.
Trust
Like
me,
knowing, like, how do you feel comfortable or happy knowing that a certain group of people are keeping you in that group only for that reason? Not because they like you, not because they think you're a cool guy or girl.
You're just a pawn. Yeah.
You're literally just a thing for them to turn around and say, "Oh no, look, because we got that guy." Like that's your place.
A token.
Proper token. Like that's literally your place. Like, are you not embarrassed?
Well, it's like that guy. I don't know if you've seen on social media the guy who has a restaurant.
Yeah. That's low key what I was thinking in my mind. Yeah.
And he's like,
yeah.
non-halal restaurant. He's advertising it. I was just like,
proper.
Come on, bro. Like,
yeah, big time. Yeah, it's just it's very weird.
Yeah,
it's super strange.
We're living in the strangest times, man. I'm sure our parents must have gone through something similar or worse back in the day. Depending how long of they our immigrant families.
Yeah.
It's it's similar to that, and I feel like we're going back to that. Our generation.
Yeah, totally.
We didn't face it like going to school or college or whatever as much.
Yeah,
but now it's so like apparent in our faces now.
It will change again though, bro, because if you look at like Gen Z, I'm not saying there's not racists in Gen Z. There's racists in all generations. But I think Gen Z, there's from what I see, like a way less amount than any generation that I've known before, including our own. Right? I'm a millennial. I guess you're the same. Yeah. So any generation that I've seen with my own eyes, the Gen Zs have a lot less hatred and racism and this.
They do, because their priorities are some other stuff.
Other stuff, and I like. Do you know what? Some things I don't rate about them, but actually a lot I do.
Yeah,
that they're super honest, super transparent. They're not afraid to speak their mind.
You know the positive marches.
Yeah,
a lot of them are organised by Gen Zs.
Yeah, so I think it will change. So this problem that we see at the moment, racism in the UK, bro, I honestly think it will really only be a problem, if I'm totally honest, I think for the next maximum 40, 50 years. Because at that point, the Gen Zs will be sitting where we are now.
Yeah.
They'll be at the ages we are now. And those will be the people driving the country forward with forming their own opinions and governing the country based on those kind of things. You know what I'm saying? There will be racists about.
You know what? Preserving culture is definitely important.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like we're like whatever 4th, 5th generation Bangladeshis or Indians or whatever.
Yeah.
And we could speak that language, right? Alhamdulillah, we can speak Bengali, Urdu, Hindi, whatever, right? Punjabi, whatever. I feel like the generation after us, like our kids, our nephews, nieces, they're probably not going to speak probably 5% of their mother tongue, you know?
Yeah.
So, and that's not going to be preserved. So when they have kids, inshallah, it's going to be all English.
Yeah. Do you
know what I mean?
It will, yeah.
So it's like our culture's going to get lost at some point.
It will, yeah.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's such a shame because these bigots and stuff.
Yeah.
If you really think about preserving culture, that's what it should be. Yeah. That, you know what? I want my kids to learn English. I want my kids to learn about Christianity.
Yeah.
I want my kids to learn. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's when you're trying to either impose it.
Yeah.
Or saying stuff like, "Oh, you're trying to bring in Sharia law." Like, that's the wildest claims, bro. Like when people say you're trying to bring in Sharon Law.
Sharon Law.
Oh, bro.
He's practicing Sharon Law in his takeaway.
Bro, you're like, honestly.
Do you know something that's interesting? If you look at UK law, and if there are any like racists and stuff watching, they're going to have a meltdown at what I'm about to say. A lot of UK law is already based on Sharia law.
Yeah.
But these were made like centuries ago.
Yeah.
A lot of like democracy, not necessarily democracies. Yeah, I guess democracies actually around the world looked specifically at Sharia law as a system of being just.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't adopt everything.
No.
But they took quite a lot of stuff.
100%.
Yeah, they took quite a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So they're kind of right in a way, which sounds weird. They're kind of right in a way because I think, and it's not just the UK. If you look across, probably not every single one.
But if you think about it, algebra came from the Muslim world.
Loads of stuff came from the Muslim world.
Coffee, right?
Yeah.
And it's so like popular in the West.
The concept of a university.
We're getting taught algebra, but they'll never say who's the original guy, obviously.
No.
Or who brought in coffee.
The word algebra is based off of the name of the guy.
Algebra, yeah.
So
So they will never admit it. They will never admit it, man.
Nah, they won't. Even like the numerical system and stuff like that. It's all based off of well, not Islam, Arabic.
Yeah.
Obviously, but one influences the other. So, yeah, it's weird, man. I mean, look, quick question. We're already at 45 minutes, which is crazy because half the episode was spent of me talking about my diet, which is mental. Sorry about that, guys.
That's so good.
Quick question for you. What was it? What was it like for you growing up in terms of racism? Did you face any? How much did you face? What did you do?
Bro,
how did you deal with
it? It's a weird kind of racism. So so like, for example, like I was taking driving lessons in a certain area.
Yeah.
It's basically, I don't know if you, so growing up, obviously I've mentioned I've grown up in East London and stuff. And there is an area called Dagenham.
Yeah.
And Dagenham back in the day, it's an industrial area. So historically it's very industrial. It kind of reminds me of like Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
In the UK, it's a bit like that because there was all factories there and stuff like that. So it's a very, kind of, I would say a poor sort of neighborhood kind of thing.
Yeah.
Obviously now it's being gentrified and everything. So the housing and everything's improving. That area used to be predominantly white English.
White, yeah.
And if you'd go there, you would at least be called a P word.
Oh,
that's minimum.
Okay.
It's either a few guys will run after you or you'll be called a P word and stuff. So I think we were getting the tail end of groups like National Front and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like, I was having a driving lesson because in where I lived in East London, Forest Gate, big up Forest Gate, you couldn't take a driving lesson, bro, because if you go to Upton Park, Green Street, it's literally like that everywhere.
It's rammed.
So you're wasting your money.
Yeah.
So what we used to do essentially is to like literally hit the dual carriageway and hit Dagenham and places like that.
Okay.
So we get a bit of like Wanstead. So those areas, bro, it's a bit like outside of Greater London or whatever you want to call it. So it's a bit more quiet. You can get your driving done. So we went around Dagenham to do my driving lesson, and I used to have this Jamaican driving instructor. I think his name was Trevor. So. Yeah, I think his name was Trevor. He was the funniest driving instructor. He always talk in patois, man. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah. So, so we had he had a. I think he was driving for quite a popular driving company, whatever you want to call it. And then we were driving past, but it was like summer. I had the window down, and then you could see like obviously this is in like one of the streets in Dagenham, and then there's a Ford Focus. They all drive Ford Focus or Fiestas, right?
Yeah.
And then it was like a narrow road. So I was like, my driving instructor, Trevor, was like, I'll give them way. I was like, okay, cool. So I pulled up to the left a bit. And as I drove past, they had an England flag sticking out. And that's fine. Seeing that didn't make me think automatically, I'm going to go.
Racist. Yeah.
So those are fine, cool. And as I drove past, it was like, Packy. Like,
mad.
I was like, oh. And then my driving instructor was, yo, bum buckler. I swear to God, bro. He just like shouted, like, bum buckler. I just started laughing,
that's
bro.
So funny, man.
Yeah,
big up the Jamaicans.
Big up the Jamaican, man. Trust me. But that was the funniest. And we just kind of laughed it off in the end. It was like,
what can you do?
Yeah, this is the area. But I think now, bro, a lot of my friends, like, I keep in touch from school. They're Asians, like Indians, Pakistanis, whatever. They live in Dagenham, and
that's totally fine,
bro. It's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm sure you probably still get the odd.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you know those guys who were like super racist then. Now they're probably like kind of old people.
They're old people.
They probably still have their thoughts, but not the bravery to come and.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't. They're outnumbered now.
Yeah.
And they've probably moved that to way like the sticks, man.
Well, this is the thing, like especially
even
in
near
that
the coast,
East London area.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get pushed out further and further east towards Essex.
Yeah.
Like more and more towards that way.
Yeah.
To be honest, because I've been to like the east side of Essex.
Yeah.
And that's
like
still
deep in Essex.
Yeah, that's still very much like how you're describing what Dagenham used to be.
Bro, so I used to live near Chigwell before.
Oh yeah.
And Chigwell was very white.
Yeah.
Now it's changed.
I think still is, isn't it? Yeah.
Very, very. So there's this road like so basically my station was like a mile away from my house. So I used to work in central London, so I used to get off at that station and I had to walk to my house. And every time there used to be like on that street, there used to be just loads of white people there. And then as you're going past, they will like make funny noises and they will kind of thing. So you think, you know, but they'll never have the guts to like come at you and say, what have you got for me and all of that.
Yeah, yeah.
So there was that. But look, having said that, and again, I'm going to make it quick. Having said that, racism comes in all forms. So there's been two other like situations. So one was when we were in like, for example, when you, estate agents, when you're looking for houses, right? And I've seen this person say this to me. He's an Asian. I'm not going to say what background he's from, but he was the estate agent. And I was looking for a house and whatever. And then the first thing the person asked me was, what's your background? What kind of Asian are you? So I said, I'm Indian. He goes, oh, thank God. Most black people and Bangladeshi people, they stink. So we wouldn't let them. And there was a brown man said that to me.
No way.
I'm not even kidding, bro. And I was like, what am I hearing right now? Like, and I was like, yeah, bro. So obviously, dead of the conversation. Yeah, I'll come back to you, whatever. Never went back to him. Yeah, I can't do with that, bro. Even if he finds me the nicest house.
Yeah. The fact like the cheapest price.
Yeah, bro. Even like peanuts. I'm like, no, I can't do that, man.
Nah, that's crazy.
You've literally just said that. And being a brown person.
You're right. Yeah, you're right, bro. I even saw this one thing. These are many years ago now.
Yeah.
There was a black kid who'd been adopted by a white family.
Yeah.
And they were like, the white family was super racist, which makes you wonder, why would they have adopted a black kid? But the videos of this black kid were super mental. Like, he'd grown up a little bit, but the black kid was racist towards other black people.
So he was like some kind of a self-hate thing.
Yeah, it was so
massive,
mental,
bro. That's crazy.
So crazy.
Imagine how dangerous that household is.
Yeah.
Where
there's another video as well which does the rounds every so often. Like every couple of years, 2-3 years, it goes viral. It's a really old video of it's a woman and she's either the mother or the grandmother of these two young kids, and they're Millwall supporters, Millwall fans. And they're going, she's videoing them. They're going, come on Millwall, da 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 da. And all of a sudden, one of the kids out of nowhere, he just comes out and says the most racist thing. These little kids, bro, they're probably like 5 to 7 years old. Comes out and says the most racist thing, and I just think to myself, like, what must they be hearing in their house, bro?
Bro, I got one more story for you. We could move on, hopefully. This is personally what happened to me.
Oh, go on.
So years ago, so basically when I moved into, after I bought my house and stuff, obviously once you spend all your savings into buying a house, you have to kind of get back into things. So obviously with my 9 to 5, I was also doing like food delivery. So I was doing like delivery, Uber Eats and all that. I went to a house deep into one of those areas where there's a lot of white people. And they ordered curry from Indian takeout. So I was going to deliver that. I went to the house, bro. He knows I'm a brown man. He's a kid, very young. He opens the door and he starts mocking the Indian accent in front of me. He's like, oh, how are you doing? Literally, bro. I was like, what is happening right now? Like, he's a kid, so I can't really say anything.
What can you do with it?
Yeah, bro. And when I say kid, he's younger than 10.
Wow. Yeah.
And his mum came and she's just laughing. And I'm like, are you gonna take the food? Like, are you just gonna like be weird or something? I was like, here's the food, and I just got the hell out of there. It was so weird. Like, that's how they're raising the kid, bro.
So bad.
To just open the door. They're eating a curry firstly.
This is what I'm saying.
It baffles me, bro.
How many of them people who went to that march yesterday will have gone home and had something
at least like 60 to 70%, bro. And the other remaining would have had Chinese.
Spaghetti bolognese.
Yeah.
Curry.
Pizza.
Chinese. Pizza. Bro, you name
it.
Yeah. Even fried chicken.
Yeah.
Fried chicken.
They're not going to go home and have bangers on mash.
For very few of them.
What's that thing called? Is it eel pie or something? Have you seen that? Pie and eel?
Yeah. They have jelly deal. Yeah.
Apparently, I don't know. They love it, but it looks gross, bro.
I mean, I love pie and mash. But in the East End.
But no, they put the other thing. You're talking about eel pie or something.
That's jelly deal. It's just jelly deal. Maybe there is an eel pie, but jelly deal.
Oh, bro.
Oh, black pudding. Yeah, that's grim. that just
that stuff is just rank,
grim.
Bro.
So this is what I'm saying. Like, what percentage of people do we think?
I love an English breakfast, though, guys. I love a halal English breakfast. That's my favorite. my favorite.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't hate all English food.
Yeah.
Just wanna put it out there.
like English food, I think, is not bad.
No.
It's just like
Fish and chips is great. I love it. Wallahi.
there's not much
English breakfast,
variety.
love it.
But fish and chips, I think, is Portuguese
Yeah.
originally.
Yeah.
I believe.
Probably is.
Yeah, I
Probably
think
is.
it's like Portuguese. or
Burger
something.
is what, German, right? Hamburger.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
German.
Yeah. So I don't actually know like what English food really even is, to be honest. But yeah, it's what percentage do we think went home and had dinner, got a takeaway, made dinner, whatever it is, a type of food that is not even English. There's some other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Probably the majority, innit?
Yeah. I do like a pie and mash though.
Yeah, I love a pie.
Eel pie and mash. That looks gross,
Yeah,
man.
grim.
It's that green. I'm just trying to find a picture, man.
Yeah.
That looks gross, bro.
That
looks like
gross.
vomit.
Yeah, that's gross. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. But yeah, anyway, it's been almost an hour, so I think
Yeah.
we'll call it there. It's been a good
episode.
good episode. I mean, well, I say good episode. There was zero structure to it, and that's my fault because I just started talking about my diet for 20
I think
minutes.
on the next one we'll stay on topic.
We'll definitely stay on top. But I think, look, that's the point of these podcasts is that
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be really structured. It's not
No.
supposed to be...
It's not scripted.
it's not scripted.
Anything
It
we
doesn't-
do, guys, is off the top of our heads. We talk about
Yeah, man.
whatever.
Like, we could be talking about, I don't know, the sky is blue, and I'll just come about and just start talking about airplanes, bro.
Yeah.
Or
I
some
think
mad,
I
like-
think we should definitely do one. I know we've said religion and politics, but I'd love to know, Saf, what shows you're into these days, what you're watching.
Yeah, man.
What you
Yeah,
like, whether you like Indian movies, whatever it is, man. Let's definitely talk
all
about
things
it.
to discuss. Yeah, do you know what? And also for anyone who is listening and watching, send us things that are concerning you.
100%.
Send us things that you would like to hear the perspective of other people.
I know you don't listen to music, and it's something
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I'm trying not to do as well because
yeah,
music nowadays is absolutely filthy.
yeah, man.
Personally,
Yeah, for sure.
but
But yeah, people that are watching, send us things that you might want to hear us talk about, any topics you want us to cover, any perspectives you want to hear about from the two of us, and we'll be sure to cover those. But yes, thank you everyone for listening. We'll call it a day here.
Thank you.
And inshallah, we will see you next time.
see you next time.